Good evening. Welcome on into today's From Day One, the evening edition. And today we will start with Father Skeptic with her first stupid.
Go with the cathedral echo on my voice. Hey guys, and welcome to the second recording of today's video. Today, we have probably my least two favorite auditors who can conveniently be found on one YouTube channel called Auditing America. Their names are Ass Elmo and Fake Mike Real News, who's most commonly known for walking around town with a whisk that's ripped for his pleasure. So let's begin. How's it going, brother? What you up to today? Working. On what?
You?
Up there, making sure everybody did safe. You're just standing there? Yes, sir. Do you think that's a valuable waste or allotment of our tax resources to have you just standing here? Yes, absolutely. It's called community policing, and it's typically done in areas where higher crime occurs in an effort to deter the criminal element from negatively affecting the local businesses and residents. And you, as a non-local, are fucking that up. If you have any concerns or anything like that. That's fair, but it also is important to realize when we have untested rape kits and cold cases, sometimes just somebody standing on the corner may not be the most effective use of our taxpayer funds, is what I'm trying to say. Are you making an assumption that he has a forensics degree, and instead of the city having him in a lab, making the most of things you'll never experience, like respect and a diploma, you think they have him out there wasting his talents on the streets? You're dumber than you look. Does that make sense?
No.
I will. And what's the Third Amendment? I know the answer to that. It's the most irrelevant amendment in the Bill of Rights.
Correct.
It's the least cited Bill of Rights in Supreme Court history.
Correct.
And apparently, it's the only thing your non-loving parents would read to you as they fed you asbestos as a baby.
That is also correct.
Do you know it? Do you know the First Amendment?
If you don't have any concerns or anything else.
Well, I do have a concern because
any crimes that are being committed.
Well, I do have
they can answer everything.
I do have a concern because you took a sacred oath to uphold our constitutional rights, and I'm not sure if you know them. Do you know the Third Amendment, sir?
I do, sir.
What is it?
But I'm not here to discuss about Third Amendment.
No, that's literally your job. That's literally your job. Your job is to uphold our Bill of Rights. So you should be here to answer all questions about the Bill of Rights. You should be an expert in that. No, that's not how that works. And one of the reasons why I really dislike these guys is they try to go around and shame military and police officers for not knowing every aspect of the Bill of Rights and still upholding the Constitution. Well, let me inform these two jackasses who never served as police officers nor have they served in the military how shit really works. As a veteran, I can 100% guarantee to you that as I was going through my training, they never stopped to give us Constitution class because we weren't trained to know the Constitution. We were trained to know the Uniform Code of Military Justice, and through our duties, something you two dickweeds have volunteered not to do, the Constitution and its amendments would be upheld and protected. You know, lawyers go to school for 7 years. You should at least brush up on it. What's the Third Amendment? Look, I'll let you off with the warning if you just let me know what the Third Amendment is.
Oh,
so you don't know the Third Amendment.
Thank you, privilege.
You could just humbly admit that you don't know it.
Have a great day.
I cannot have a great day. I was having a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and I realized the overall incompetence and lack of knowledge. You know, when men, women, and children have given blood, sweat, and tears for this country and the Bill of Rights, you don't even know it? That's sad. What's your name, badge number?
Yo, Australia.
All right, listen, Australia. I'm going to let you off today with a warning. Next time I come around here, I want you to know that Third Amendment. Or you could just not bother him, especially while he's doing his duties policing the community.
Correct.
And maybe go try to find yourself one of those job things that you don't have, but everyone you harass does. What's the Third Amendment?
It's the shut the fuck up amendment.
Well, actually, sir, my channel's not monetized. Well, do you want to know the real reason I'm doing this? That's a fair assumption, but as you know, as an investigator, there are other potential theories.
No.
One of them would be that men, women, and children have given blood, sweat, and tears to give us freedom to have that Bill of Rights. And the fact that I've went across this country the last few months and not one cop. And that's all they do? Yeah, you don't know your own job. You don't know your own job. I'm upset because people died to give us our freedoms, and you don't even know the oath you took. You didn't even read. Did you read the oath you took? No, you didn't. Because you just swear to anything. Whatever the man tells you to do, yes, sir, sign me up. I'd rather be a YouTuber than working for the system. I am doing my YouTube thing. What's the Third Amendment? I'll let you off with a warning if you can tell me the Third Amendment.
I'll let you off of a warning if
This
you
is
don't
serious
shut the
shit.
fuck
No,
up.
honestly, you guys are laughing. People died. People died. Oh, it's only funny when you guys do it. Okay, I get it. I see. So what's the Third Amendment? And I'll let you be on your way, sir. What's the Third Amendment? What's the Third Amendment?
Do you have me stop?
Until you answer my questions, what's the Third Amendment? You don't know it, do you? That's sad. You're laughing at me, and you don't even know your own job. The basics of your own job. It's not even a big pamphlet. It's a little tiny book. You should read it.
The Constitution is not a book, you idiot.
Thank
It's
you.
an amendable singular document.
What made you want to become a cop?
Idiots like you.
Was it qualified immunity? Have your name and badge number, sir?
Last name's Bob Hummer, base number 2117.
Your name and badge number?
12741.
I'm going to let you off with a warning because I'm in a good mood today. But you seriously should learn the Constitution. Don't you think it's astounding that I've asked literally dozens, if not hundreds of cops, and they don't know their own job? I think it's funny that you guys don't know your own job. I think it's sad and I think it's pathetic.
The moment they care what someone they don't respect thinks, I'm sure they'll let you know.
It's not something to be thanked. You guys just stand around here all day. There's how many cold cases in New York City? How many untested rape kits? But you guys just stand over here making sure someone doesn't steal 3 for $10 t-shirts. That's a terrible waste of our tax money. Talk to the mayor. No, see, that's the thing. Oh, well, guess what? See, and I'm going to teach you. Look,
You ain't teaching
no,
your shit.
I'm actually giving. I can be funny, but I'm also giving some real education.
You're trying to be funny. You're failing.
I'm giving you guys a free education. As my servant, I'm giving you guys a free education.
And of course, when nothing else is working, you have to reach deep into your bag of tricks and start calling the police officers your servants to try to trigger a response just for your YouTube video.
Correct.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but they serve the general public, not the city's individual anal wards. Okay, enough with this lead paint connoisseur. Let's head over to his underdeveloped
Lead
twin and
paint.
see if he's having any better luck.
See if these cops respect the First Amendment. We're gonna see if they know the Third Amendment. Hey, how's it going? How are you? I'm just asking a quick question to you guys. Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
I'd like to ask this asshole if he knows what the 10th Amendment is.
Why is she walking away? Alright, cool. I understand. Do you know what the Third Amendment is? Well, I can, but I'm not required to know it. You know, you are. Alright, what about you? Do you know it? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We're talking about the most important thing about your job. It's honoring the Constitution that you swore to uphold. So if you don't know the Third Amendment, like this gentleman over here, you're not qualified. How would you feel if, for instance, your doctor didn't know how to take your blood pressure?
Well, that depends. Let's say I have brain cancer, and the #1 brain surgeon in the world didn't know how to check my blood pressure, but he did know how to remove my brain tumor better than any other doctor can. I'd still go to that doctor and leave the checking of the blood pressure to the assistants and nurses who are actually paid to do that job.
So it's something simple. You don't have to know it word by word. I understand that. You know, if you don't know it word by word, it's okay. But if you don't know it, I will tell you. But just know that thousands are watching, and we'd love
And we're
to
laughing
see
at you.
You know, having this
Not
down
you,
pat.
officer.
Do you know it?
Reform.
You do? All right. Do you know it, sir? I understand. We're all human. Now, do you wanna inform them, or you wanna share the? I mean, you're saying you know it. So if you know it, why don't you tell us?
because it's not in his job description to recite the Third Amendment to every random defective garden gnome with a camera that demands it.
Correct.
Everybody that's watching this video, you do, because you're a police officer. You swore to uphold.
I was going to support if I didn't know it, but when I got hired, there was nowhere on there that said I had to tell people the Third Amendment.
But that's fine. Yeah, now you should have told me that before you said that you didn't know it. But you made the decision to tell me you didn't know it, so that's fine. I mean, I'm not here to bash you if you don't know it.
Well, no, I know that. That's what I just know.
I will. But why don't you tell them? Because you're lying. You don't know it. You don't know it. But I will tell you. That's none of your business, sir.
Yes, it is. It's quite his business.
Let it be.
Yeah.
You're not bothering us.
Anything? How can I help you?
Who's gonna win? Who are the cops?
Hey, my man is spitting straight facts, but let's leave him alone, and let's try not to discourage the little plague rat from doing something stupid.
Who's gonna win? Well, right now, no. I'm talking about the Constitution, dude. Have a good day. Okay. All right. So, Third Amendment. No soldiers in my home. Okay? In time of war or in time of peace.
Seriously, Anselmo? You're supposed to be the authority on the Third Amendment in the frauditing community, and you don't even know it? The Third Amendment is not no soldier in my home during times of war or in times of peace.
Correct.
Now, what the Third Amendment says in
Quartering.
general is that no citizen can be forced to quarter a soldier during times of peace. But during times of war, a citizen can be forced to quarter a soldier, but only as prescribed by law.
You knew that, right? Yeah, what's that? Yeah. It's all right. You should have been humble enough to say you didn't know it, but instead you want to say, the police ego is too strong that you want to say, yes, I know it, but I don't have to.
I would have the same thing if it
Why
was
would you?
uniform.
Why do you have this such disconnect between the public? Like, I'm asking you about this
Alright,
Constitution.
you let me talk as well?
Sure, go ahead.
If I was out of uniform and I had a random guy approach me, hey, what's the Third Amendment? I wouldn't probably answer him because that's an uncomfortable situation.
Correct, if you're out of uniform. But you're in uniform, that means
That
that.
doesn't change anything. It doesn't have to
Yes, it does. You're a taxpayer's dollar. That's what the citizens are. You guys pay taxes with the tax money. It's weird, but yeah. You're taking from tax and you're putting it back in another pot, and then you're putting it right back in another pot.
Wow, Anselmo, you just described how taxes for government employees work.
It's
I pay the same taxes you pay, bro. I have to wake up and clock in, bro.
I hear you.
You die, I die.
I hear you.
You die, I die.
I
We're really the same, bro. We're all human beings. It's just a uniform.
I understand.
All right?
I understand.
But don't get it twisted with the
No,
uniform.
he doesn't understand.
No.
When you're arguing about your rights stuff, I got the same thing.
I understand.
You cross that line with me, right?
No. And that's exactly.
I put that much respect for you, right?
No, and you always.
I feel like you're not giving me that type of respect.
Well, I could.
Same way you gotta wake up and clock in.
Well,
I gotta do the same thing.
if we're speaking,
Respect that. Just
I am.
respect that, okay?
I
No,
am.
he isn't.
But
Conversation is done with you.
well, you're not respecting that. You're not respecting us as citizens by the way that you're treating me.
Aw, you poor little frauditor. No one respects you, and you still
one
can't
cares.
figure out why.
Because yes. You have to treat us. You have to treat us with dignity and respect. You have to treat it. Just what, you're butthurt because you didn't know the Third Amendment, and now you want to flip it on me? Shame on you. I know the Third Amendment.
No, you
You
don't.
You want to flip it on me? I'm the bad guy now because I don't know. Because you don't know our rights.
I told the guy to leave because you were not bothering me.
What do you mean you told the guy to leave? What does that even have to do with anything? All right, he just said I just told the guy to leave. What did like you don't give people orders unless they breaking the law. You don't know that? So
all right, sir, listen, we're gonna keep watching the surroundings, make sure there's no fights going on. It seems like we're ignoring you. We're not. We're trying to pay attention to our surroundings.
Yes, we're ignoring you.
You know,
We let them
whatever you
know.
want. I'm just concerned. You know, I'm just concerned. Can I have your name and badge number, please? Torres. Nice to meet you, Torres. You are Stas. Can you tell me your name? Sastan. Okay, and Cherry.
Alright, cool.
And
Well, we
shut
love
the
and
fuck
praise
up.
good cops. Don't think I'm that guy that goes around harassing cops, quote unquote.
No quote unquote.
You are.
that guy. You're the guy that walks around and whips out his camera and begins harassing every cop he comes across. And not only that, but you seem to have this very weird obsession with filming, following, and focusing all your attention on any female officer you can find. Just check how he ended his video.
Creep. Okay, creep. As we like to say, her face is up there.
Tyrants.
Yeah, it looks like you think you're getting a thing.
Yeah,
of
that's not creepy at all.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. These human dumpsters have been putting...
Thank you very much, Mr. Skeptic, or Father Skeptic. Definitely appreciate. Alright. Let's see what we got. Haven't checked in with him in ages. Let's see if he's got something good. Yeah, let's go with that one. From my good friend Bones, who overthinks it. Guns, my man, what do you got?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. So, who are we watching today?
What's going on, folks? Auditing America.
Oh. Really?
Oh, crap.
Agreed. It's your show. Your content.
So glad you decided to do that immediately after recovering from laryngitis.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Yeah,
Now,
let's
if
do
you'll
it.
excuse me, while he's auditing the First Amendment, I'll be busy auditing the 21st.
Guys, I don't know if someone's done this before, but I don't think it's ever
Grab
been
yourself
done.
an alcoholic drink.
So here I
I
am,
left mine.
auditing
Cheers.
the Guam Police Department.
Guam? Really?
This is a
Guam.
United States territory, so these people have to protect the United States Constitution.
What, did you annoy the rest of the country so much that you had to travel to the far side of the world to a place where no one's even heard of a frauditor?
The Guam Police Department take an oath to protect the First Amendment, the entire Constitution.
Yes, but they also take an oath to support their state and the laws of their agency's jurisdiction, because they have a responsibility to ensure the safety and quality of life of the communities they serve. And no law enforcement agency is willing to compromise that on the whims and wishes of one whining individual, especially if that individual is not from the community they serve.
Correct.
Or to put it another way,
You're not
He's an
terribly important.
Correct.
So we're here in Guam,
You think
and
you're
I'm scared as shit.
then don't go there.
Let's see what we got here.
Correct. Oh, there it is.
How's it going? Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Is there a reason why you're recording?
Because he's an idiot.
You sign right here, you're not supposed to be recording.
Why is that?
Because you're an idiot.
Let's see. We have thousands watching. I'm doing this for news purposes.
I don't care.
I mean, this is
No.
a public place. You
No,
guys
you're not.
are supposed to protect the Constitution, correct? So what about the First Amendment, freedom of the press?
You're not the press.
Can you help me with information about
the training that officers get in regards to the Constitution.
You may be quite
when you take an
highly
oath.
part of the press.
Is there a supervisor that I can speak with? Because this is a public place. I'm not trying to give you a hard time,
Yes,
sir.
you are. Thank you.
But this is a public place. And,
Yes, you are.
sir, I come from very far.
Yeah,
Just
5 feet.
what you want, a f***ing medal?
To
Correct. Thank you,
see
Gordon.
if the Guam police indeed respect the United States Constitution. So if you guys, I didn't read it, but if you guys have a policy, that's
If you have anything that we can taser this guy
what about the
with,
Fourth Amendment? I'm not committed. I mean,
But we did. It's posted here, sir.
sir, but I understand, but I'm speaking in regards. I mean, I don't have anything illegal on me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I do, sir, because we have.
Okay, I'll give you outside then first.
Can we speak outside? Alright.
But I thought it was a public place that you have every right to be in. Giving up so soon.
yes,
Listed here on
I,
the gold.
what law is that? Right here.
that's the you should
So
shut the fuck up
that's in
law.
Okay, where does it say I can't film?
Now, to be fair, the officer is actually pointing at the wrong law. It's actually the one that's listed above that. But here it is. Any telecommunications device that can transmit data via the internet. And guess what you're holding in your hand to film this and later upload to YouTube?
Telecommunication device.
Controlled substance, fire. Munitions, law.
Would you like to speak to?
It doesn't say anything about video recording, sir.
Funny how you read the first two pretty damn clearly, only for when you get to the third one that actually is about the device in your hand, you fumble around speaking gibberish and pause. You're not very good at subtlety.
Okay, but would you like to speak to the supervisor?
Yeah, but you're saying it says it right here, but it doesn't say anything about video recording or being searched. Yep. Okay. Sir, we have rights. And the people of Guam have rights. And there's thousands watching.
No one gives a fuck.
I'm not here to harass you in any way. I'm here to see how much the Guam police actually respects the Constitution. I'm specifically here for that. So, if you
Bullshit.
guys are searching everybody that goes in the building, that's against our rights.
Nobody cares, and citation also is
We have the
heavily
Fourth
needed.
Amendment. Unless somebody's being suspected of committing a crime, the law says that you need to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime is being committed, has been committed, or is about to be committed. And you guys want to search everybody?
I'm about to
Why,
be
yes,
committed.
because according to the Fourth Amendment,
Thank you.
that's not an unreasonable search.
I want to give a good name to the Guam police. You know, I don't want.
Is it okay if I just get your personal number? Or at least just your name?
Well, I
Just-
will. To your superior, sir. But just call me good citizen for now.
No,
Just a good citizen.
I'm gonna call
You
you
know, of all these guys
incredibly
using the name
fast.
Good Citizen, I'm amazed the trademark holder hasn't sent them all cease and desist letters yet.
Wow, no rights in Guam.
And I base that on absolutely nothing.
Correct.
It says it right here. But it says controlled substances, firearms. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look, you stopped again.
Oh, you are so reading that third line and have nothing to say.
Doesn't say anything about cameras, and obviously,
Except that it
no
says
police department
absolutely
just
everything.
search anyone that goes in the building.
No cameras. No, excuse me, I gotta go grab Tones back. He's going
So-
crazy.
We're gonna speak to the chief or his supervisor. Hopefully the chief. This is crazy. Oh, this is worse than I thought.
Oh no! Anyway,
Wow, I feel sorry for the people of Guam. These people want to search an ID, search ID. Wow.
Have you asked anyone who lives in Guam? Because so far the only person I see who has a problem with it is you.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, the
Get
solution,
the
and this
fuck-
may come as a shock to you because it's
Oh.
amazingly simple, don't go there.
Hi, Sergeant.
I'm Sergeant Member. What can I do for you?
Sergeant Meyberg.
Yes, you
I
can
came
arrest this
from
guy.
very far from the mainland. I am a news journalist.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
Yes.
And I have thousands of people are watching right now. I'm not trying to
Again, no.
be rude in any
He
way,
doesn't. Yes.
but this
Yes,
is a
he
police department, and this is the United States.
This is the police station.
Correct. So, any police department in the mainland is welcome. People are welcome to go in there without having to waive their Fourth Amendment.
Wrong.
But you can't. That's not. It doesn't say anything about the camera, and it doesn't say anything about me waiving my Fourth Amendment right to my privacy, ma'am.
You're dumb. No one likes you. You have a problem learning how to read. That makes you feel uncomfortable. That's too bad. So what do? First, you drink liquor. Then you touch a police officer.
We can conduct business
Sonic.
with you guys, and you don't have to know who we are.
You're here to ask questions, and the only thing I'm going to advise you to do is our headquarters is in Teton. Okay? You can...
Others here at the wrong place.
I
What you
understand.
do is we have a public information officer. That is the person you speak to.
I'd like to conduct. I understand, and I appreciate that. I'd like to conduct business here, though, and without waiving my rights.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
So
What business are you trying to conduct?
I'm trying to do a public.
Come on, buddy. You can do it. Get the word out. God knows you've said them a million times.
Public records request form. I'm trying to collect one if you have one available, and I would like to Yes, I would like to officially request information on the training that you guys are receiving on the United States Constitution, because the people of Guam have rights, ma'am.
Okay, really quick. The face this sergeant's making, the one that is dumbfounded as to how ridiculous you are,
Yes.
just know that everybody watching is also making that face.
You can't just say, I need to search your bag. I need your ID. You can't film. He said that it says right there that you can't film. It does not. Where?
Okay.
It does not.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does.
You want information as far as how our trading is conducted and whatnot.
And if I remember, and I'm not bored,
I know, but you swore to protect the Constitution. That's what I'm saying. So you, as a person, ma'am, as a police officer, you swear when you become a police officer, you
really sound like you're distraught here, father.
Yes,
But
he's
if you
drunk.
I am, because I am.
If you want information, like I already explained to you, our headquarters is in Teton. You speak to our public information officer. He will provide all the information you are requesting.
So just to get this straight, you guys are searching everybody that comes in here, and you want to know everybody's ID, and you can't film, correct? You're officially saying that openly on camera.
Yes,
Yes.
she is. I'm sorry, was there supposed to be a point to that?
Sir?
Is this the same rule for every village?
Every precinct.
Every village?
Every precinct. We only have 4 precincts on the island. We have one down south, one in central, here, Tamuni, and one in Dededo North.
Okay, so please, I'm gonna be trying to speak to your chief. What's the name of your chief?
Chief Ignacio?
Ignacio.
Okay, now I feel weird for making that Nacho Libre reference.
Okay, Chief Ignacio.
And he is at the headquarters.
Awesome, because
So that's where you go.
the
ask
people,
questions.
because this is tyrannical behavior, ma'am.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
We have a public information officer. We have our own policies and procedures that we do not talk to news officials.
Correct, but this is a thing, ma'am, that we're speaking about. Daily citizens walking in here and exercising their rights, and you guys are getting everybody to waive them. For what reason do you want to search people?
Weapons.
But what, the Second Amendment? But ma'am, unless someone's committing a crime or being suspected, we have freedoms. This is not North Korea.
Here's an idea. Why don't you go there and make a comparison? We'll wait for you to get back.
This is the United States. Guam is the United States, ma'am.
Of course.
So,
And I had given you the directions, okay, to who you need to seek to ask to have your questions answered. Okay.
I will be trying to speak to. Do you guys only have one chief for the whole?
Yes, for the whole island, yes.
Okay.
The Chief of Police is Chief Stephen Ignacio.
Well, we're gonna have to. Stephen Ignacio is gonna be receiving a lot of phone calls, ma'am.
Okay, that's fine.
Because
Yeah, and then he'll arrest you for
Because, you
flooding.
see, you just confessed that you're going to be responsible for any call flooding that happens.
This guy is f***ing stupid.
Yes.
the people, like I said, the people of Guam deserve to enjoy their rights as American citizens.
And where are they? All we see is you. You don't live in Guam.
And
I'm sure they are.
no, they're not, because once you come into police department, you want to search an ID, and our rights are to keep our stuff in private and to document and have business with the government anonymously, ma'am.
And that's who you need to conduct your business with, sir.
But you swore to protect it. That's what I'm saying.
Trust me, I am protecting my island and the people.
And I'm not saying you're not.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah, sorry I keep cutting in like this. It's just that his voice is so damn annoying, I don't want to make you sit through it for too long without a break.
The main important thing here is to protect the citizens of
And
Guam.
we do.
But what about the First and the Second and the Third? Ma'am, do you know what the Third Amendment is?
And there it is. I wonder how long it was going to take for us to get to that stupid question.
Sir,
I will be leaving right now, but do you know what the Third Amendment is?
I am not to answer any of your questions, okay?
But you guys are public servants.
And there is no law, state or federal, that requires anyone, public servant or not, to have to answer any questions from an actual journalist, much less a charlatan calling himself a journalist.
You want questions answered about how this department runs, about how we protect the public, about our own training. I really direct you where to go.
Okay, no problem, ma'am. But just please, when you go back, go inside and check out, brush up on the Constitution, ma'am. We have rights. And I'm sure no one's doing these videos here because by your body language and the way that you guys are reacting to a regular citizen walking up to the police department, you guys want to search. This is not North Korea. We're not in any of those. We're not in Cuba. You know, we're in the United States.
Or maybe no one is doing this there because no one gives a shit. Nobody cares. No one has a problem with it. Just you. If you don't like it, leave. It's a free country. No one forced you to come to Guam.
Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
Sir, I'm not answering any more questions.
Just so I can be
already directed you where to go. Okay. We have policies and procedures that we don't talk to the media. Okay.
Everything is. Why wouldn't you talk to the media about it?
We have policies and procedures that we do not speak to the media.
Why? This is public information. Your policies should be right open to us, ma'am.
Again, says you. And no one cares what you want.
Like I
The
said,
citizens of Guam pay for all this.
you are just being repetitive.
Good girl.
Ma'am, because
And you're making me repetitive.
because a lot of people went to war and died for our rights, ma'am.
So did my family.
Oh, you better choose your next words
Be
carefully,
careful.
Anselmo.
So imagine that you need to even more, ma'am. Because if your family go to war and die for our rights, you need to do the same thing. But you're getting people to waive them.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
But you seem like a nice lady. I'm gonna let you go. Just please brush up on the Constitution. Let your officers know that you know.
That
We have rights, and
Well, yeah.
it's just not nice to the people, you know. I'm not here to give you a hard time. I would never break the law.
Yes, you would. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm still coughing a little bit.
My good friend put up a list of his
So weren't you charged
charges.
with kidnapping and attempted sexual assault?
See?
So imagine if your family went to war for nothing because you have the daughter or the niece, Mayenberg, doing the opposite. You can't do that, Mayenberg.
Look, I normally don't like to say these kinds of things about police officers.
Go for it.
But that face just tells me she's already thought of 5 different places to hide your body.
You're a nice person. You're a nice lady. I can tell.
I was going to say more like 10.
Thank you,
but
ma'am.
I can live with that.
Hopefully you guys change this policy soon, ma'am, because you protect the law, not the policies.
If you get on your phone on the GPS and you type in Guam Police Headquarters, it's going to direct you right to its location.
Ignacio.
Chief Ignacio.
Chief Ignacio. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. You have a good day, okay? Take care. That's why Mr. America does what he does, guys. We're in Guam.
Nobody cares.
Nobody.
Nobody. And you need to shut up.
And
Yes.
that's where it ends. I find it quite hilarious that he
He
went
does.
through all that trouble, traveled all that way, to try to audit a police station, only when confronted by an officer and an actual sign, he just gave up and continued the whole thing out front. And while he certainly excels at being annoying, that sergeant was having none of it. But are we really surprised at this point? Like I said with the previous auditors, this is nothing new. It's just getting repetitive, predictable. I mean, I've never covered a video by Auditing America prior to this, and yet this video seems no different than the hundreds of others he's uploaded.
Correct.
Sure, perhaps he's in an exotic location, but who cares? It's just becoming more insignificant and even more annoying. And people are catching on. They're not going to stand for it anymore. And when they tell you how it is and you call into question like it's some kind of gotcha moment, the answer doesn't change because it doesn't matter to anyone. You don't matter to anyone. Just because only you are disgruntled or unhappy with the laws or policies as they are, doesn't mean they're going to just change on a whim because you want them to. This is why frauditing has accomplished nothing and never will. It's an ineffective means of creating change, and the change you wanted to create, no one else wants. Oh, by the way, when you talk, you totally sound like this. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it.
No, you ain't, and I think you don't. By the way, that'll bring up the end of the evening. Please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to that 50,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. So Boxy can go ahead and send us those nice red presents. And of course, Google can put us on the algorithms. So until then, have a great evening. And again, we'll see you tomorrow as we rock on here from day one. Have a great night, everybody.